we will continue with our chapter known as cash flow. I guess we are done with question number 12. 13 से start करेंगे and we are actually on the end towards it now. 12, I can see 13, 12 is done, so I'm gonna start with 13, 13, 14, 15. 3 more questions and we are done with indirect method. And then we'll continue with direct method. We have 2 methods ना, indirect and direct. तो पहले indirect पे concentration है अपना और फिर हम लोग direct करेंगे. ठीक है? Too good. चलिए, question number 13 on your books. Let's start. Petite Oils Limited has collected the following information for the preparation of cash flow statement for the year 2012. Net profit after tax 25,000. Dividend including CDT 8535, provision for tax 5,000, tax paid 4248, loss on sale of asset is 40, book value of the asset sold is 185, depreciation 20,000, amortization of capital grant is 6, profit on sale of investment is 100, carrying amount of investment sold is 27,765. Interest income on investment is 2506, interest expenses are 10,000, interest paid is 10,520. Increase of working capital excluding cash and bank balance is 56,075. Purchase of fixed assets is 14,560, investment in joint venture 3850. Expenditure on capital work in progress 34,740. Proceeds from calls in arrears 2, proceeds from long term borrowings 12. Proceeds from calls in arrears 2, proceeds of grant for capital projects 12, long term proceeds, long term, short term, opening cash, closing cash. Prepare cash flow statement as per AS3 issued by ICAI. Now again you can see what is so different about this question, कि उन्होंने बैलेंस शीट नहीं दिया अपने को, तो आपको adjustments directly solve करना है. I'll take it up point by point. सबसे पहले profit after tax 25,000 format से जाते हैं and they have given you profit after tax and the amounting is 25,000. Correct na? Now guys, since they have already given you profit after tax, I covered this concept in last question. ऊपर के सारे adjustments हमें cover करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है because profit after tax already दिया हुआ है आपको. Dividend including CDT 8535. Dividend is paid including corporate dividend tax, amount is 8535. Now last time only I told you, let's not do anything without a journal entry. If you pass journal entries for everything, you will understand the posting and proper classification, real personal balance sheet में क्या आएगा और अपने cash flow में क्या आएगा. So they are saying dividend including CDT is 8535, that is dividend paid. Entry will be dividend to cash bank. एंट्री नंबर 1. अकाउंट्स बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी बट एंट्रीज चाहिए. सो जर्नल एंट्रीज वन, डिविडेंड टू कैश बैंक. Amount dividend to cash bank is 8535. 8535. 8535. Is it correct? Okay. Posting. Dividend. Can I say dividend goes to appropriation? But I guess appropriation तो हमें track करना ही नहीं है. और क्यों track नहीं करना है appropriation हमें? Because हमारे पास already net profit after taxes, so there is nothing like appropriation. To cash in bank. Dividend paid, if I'm not wrong, is a financing activity. So back to financing activity, payment of dividend. Payment of dividend. Amount 8535, outflow brackets. Correct है? Okay. चलिए next. प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स. नाउ प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स एक ही इफेक्ट होगा, एक तो अकाउंट में जाएगा एंड टैक्स प्रोवाइडेड इज 5,000. सो प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स 5, 25 + 5 30. Do you agree with that? Tax paid 4248, tax paid का अलग से लाइन है अपने फॉर्मेट में. So tax paid 4248. Correct. Next. Loss on sale of asset is 40. Book value of asset sold is 185. Now loss on sale of asset. You are selling an asset. तभी loss होगा ना. So they are saying loss is 40 and the book value of the asset sold was 185. So what is going to be the journal entry for this? 2. Cash bank account debit. 2 loss है तो 2 P&L. 2 asset. First one, loss on the sale of asset 40. Asset, book value of the asset sold is 185. 40 plus 185 is 215. So cash bank account debit 215 to profit and loss is 40 and to asset is 185. Cash and bank account debit 215. कहाँ पे? Cash is coming in and from the asset. Is it investing activity? So investing activity में sale of asset 215. Is it inflow or outflow? Inflow. 2 P&L, it's a loss. I guess I have written it wrong. There's a loss on sale of asset. थोड़ा सा profit credit कर दिया मैंने. P&L debit for 40 and that means the asset is sold for 145. I'm sorry. Okay. Book value of the asset is 185 and loss is 40. तो 145 पे sale किया तो यहाँ पे loss on sale of asset, sorry, sale of asset is 145. P&L debit, loss on sale of asset, non-cash, non-operating expense, loss on sale of asset 40 and to asset 185. तो ये तो directly asset account में credit हो जाएगा. Next. Depreciation 20,000. 20,000 amount are in thousands. 3. Is it depreciation to asset? Or it can be depreciation to PFD. I don't know about it. But depre to asset हो या PFD हो फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. 20. Depre आएगा non cash non operating expense. यहाँ पे asset या PFD हो वो तो account में चला जाएगा. So depre is 20,000. That is non cash non operating expense. To the format. Non cash non operating expense. Depreciation on asset 20,000. Got that? Okay. Amortization of capital grant 6. ये क्या होगा? Amortization of capital grant 6. Confusing है ना? इसे यहाँ पे रहने देते थोड़ी देर. आगे जाके देखेंगे कुछ capital grant पे कुछ आ रहा है कि नहीं. Next one. Profit on sale of investment is 100 and carrying amount of investment sold is 27,765. 27,765 का investment 100 के profit में बेचा तो 27,865 में बेचा. Journal entry for sale of investment for cash bank account debit, 2 investments, 2 P&L. P&L 100. 27,765 and 27,865. Do you agree with that one? Too good. Posting 27,865. Cash and bank account debit. ये कहाँ पे आएगा cash and bank? Cash is coming in from the investment. Is it again investing activity? Investing. Sale of investments 27,865. Do you agree with that one? 2 investments account tallies, 2 profit and loss, profit on sale of investment 100, non-cash, non-operating income. So, profit on sale of investments 100. Got it? Too good. Next one. Interest income on investments 2506. You have receiving the interest on investments 2506. Journal entry. Interest आ रहा है. It's not about interest आ रहा है. It's about cash आ रहा है. Interest is an income. It will be credited. So journal entry number 5. Cash and bank account debit to interest. And the amount is 2506. 2506. कैश बैंक टू इंटरेस्ट, कैश कम्स इन, इंटरेस्ट ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो इन्वेस्टमेंट असेट हुआ, इन्वेस्टिंग एक्टिविटी हो गया. सो इन्वेस्टिंग एक्टिविटी में रिसीट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, the amount is 2506. To interest, can I say this is non-cash non-operating income? Non-cash नहीं है, this is a non-operating income. So interest non-cash non-operating income में जाके लिखेंगे interest received. $2,506. Is this clear? Next. Interest expenses and interest paid. Interest expenses are 10,000 and interest paid is 10,520. दोनों साथ में लेना चाहिए. Interest expense, they are saying expense for the current year is 10,000, but how much is paid? 10,520. Why are you paying more than what is expenses? Can I say ये last year का outstanding होगा? और अगर entry के हिसाब से सोचे, see the entry that I am passing. Entry number 6. Interest account debit. It's 10,000. To cash and bank, it's 10,520. There is a difference of 520. There can be two possibilities. One, it was outstanding at the end of last year, or it is prepaid in the current year. Now, why would we pay more? As an interest, we normally don't. So, interest assumption outstanding at the end of last year. Anyways, अगर वो outstanding या prepaid कुछ भी treat करो ना, वो personal account होगा, वो balance sheet में जाएगा. So, I am saying interest account debit, outstanding interest account debit to cash and bank. 10,000, 10,520, 520. Posting, take it slow. Interest account debit, can I say this is expense? Expense. Outstanding interest is not an expense, it's a personal account. Balance sheet में जाएगा. No posting for this 520. And cash bank, cash goes out on loans, on interest. Interest is on the loans, and loans are nothing but financing activity. So पहला effect, expense 10,000. Come back to expense. Non-cash, non-operating expense. Interest expense 10,000. Outstanding interest, no posting. To cash and bank, cash is going out, financing activity, payment of interest. 10,520 is an outflow, brackets. Clear? Too good. Next, increase in working capital excluding cash and bank balance 56,075. कितना अच्छा मेहनत करके दिया. Thank you बोलो question को. Increase in working capital 56,000. I would just take a dash, or I would write this 56,075, I guess. 56,075. Amount correct लिखा है ना मैंने, 56,075. Now why was I telling you thank you ना? Because पूरा working capital ही बना के दे दिया, increase and decrease. Next, purchase of fixed assets 14,560. Journal entry, journal entry number 7. Fixed assets to cash and bank. What is the amount of purchase? 14,560. Purchase of fixed assets 14,560. Fixed assets to cash and bank, fixed asset goes to account. To cash, cash is going out. Investing activity, investing activity में purchase of fixed assets. 14,560 is an inflow or outflow? Brackets. Got that? Okay. Investment in joint venture 3850. So again, investments in joint venture, entry number 8. Joint venture to cash and bank 3850. Joint venture to cash and bank, joint venture account होगा balance sheet के अंदर. To cash and bank, again investing activity, investments in joint venture. Amount 3850. Inflow outflow outflow brackets. Expenditure on construction in work in progress 34,740. Expenditure on construction in work in progress, WIP to cash bank. Construction work in progress 34,740. 34,740. Do you agree with that one? Construction work in progress, again investing activity to cash bank 34,750 outflow. So फिर से एक बार investing activity, work in progress 34,750. 750 or 740 guys? 740. Now this is where I do my silly errors in calculations. 740 entry में भी लिख देता हूँ 740. Too good. Next. Proceeds from calls in arrears. Proceeds from calls in arrears. Cash and bank to calls in arrears. Cash and bank to calls in arrears. Amount is 2. Cash and bank account debit to calls in arrears. So cash and bank, cash is coming. Calls in arrears share capital पे होता है. तो share capital financing activity. Let's go to financing activity right there. Calls in arrears. And the amount is 2. Is it inflow or outflow? Calls in arrears, inflow. Receipt of grant for capital project. Guys, you are receiving the grant. How much? 12. Cash and bank 2 grant. Receipt of grant 11. Cash and bank 2 grant 12. आई गेस आप ये समझ गए कि ग्रांट मिला है कैपिटल प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए. डू यू अग्री विद दैट? अच्छा, उसमें नाउ ऊपर वाला लाइन amortization of capital grant 6. amortization, if you remember a chapter known as NPO, grant मिल रहा है, subsidies मिल रहा है, तो हमें subsidies मिला, grant subsidies नहीं होता है, basically एक liability creation होता है, fund जिसे हम कहते हैं. So we are receiving cash and bank to grant for 12 and 6 is capitalize. amortize का मतलब basically इसे revenue treat कीजिए. So अगर 6 revenue treat करना है तो बाकी का 6 capitalize करना है. इसका journal entry होता है grant to P&L 6. Are you understanding that? It's like receiving entrance fee. अगर आपको वो चैप्टर याद हो कि लेट्स से हम लोग को 50 एंट्रेंस फी मिला, उसमें से 10 को रेवेन्यू ट्रीट करना है तो 40 कैपिटलाइज. सो व्हेन वी रिसीव द एंट्रेंस फी इट इज कैश एंड बैंक टू एंट्रेंस फी, और रेवेन्यू ट्रीट करना है तो एंट्रेंस फी टू P&L. बाकी का एंट्रेंस फी बैलेंस शीट में ऐसे ही रह जाएगा. आप पोस्टिंग देखिए, कैश एंड बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट एंड रिसीप्ट ऑफ अ ग्रांट फॉर सम कैपिटल प्रोजेक्ट बिकम्स अ लायबिलिटी अनलेस एंड until that project is completed. So basically this is a financing activity. And how much are you receiving? 12. So financing activity में receipt of grant, the amount that we are receiving is 12. inflow 2 grant अकाउंट में चला जाएगा, ग्राउंड डेबिट अकाउंट से माइनस हो जाएगा, बाकी का 6 अभी भी बैलेंस शीट में रहेगा एज अ लायबिलिटी टू P&L. कैन आई से दिस इज नॉन कैश नॉन ऑपरेटिंग इनकम. इनकम ट्रीट करेंगे हम लोग इसे, नॉन कैश नॉन ऑपरेटिंग इनकम. ग्रांट for capital project and the amount is 6. Grant for capital project and the amount is how much? 6. Too good. Next one, I hope you're understanding guys. Proceeds from long term borrowing, cash and bank to long term borrowing. लॉन्ग टर्म बोरिंग अकाउंट में चला जाएगा. शुड आई स्टिल पास दी एंट्री? एंट्री नंबर 12, कैश एंड बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू लॉन्ग टर्म बोरोइंग, कैश एंड बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू शॉर्ट टर्म बोरोइंग. लॉन्ग टर्म बोरोइंग, शॉर्ट टर्म बोरोइंग 25,980, 25,980 and short term borrowing 20,575. Cash in bank, cash comes in, long term borrowings, short term borrowings, guys they both are borrowings, it's a financing activity. दोनों बैलेंस शीट में जाएगा, cash in bank financing activity. So financing में long term borrowing, cash is coming in 25,980. एक बार फिर से अमाउंट चेक कर लेता हूं मैं. Is it 25,980? Yes. Then we will say short term borrowing 25,75. Is this done? Too good. I guess we are all there with the accounts completed. Now can we start tallying the process? चलिए totaling first. Okay, cash in bank last रह गया. How much is opening cash in bank? 5,003 opening. 5,003 opening. Closing is 6,988. Closing 6,988. 6,988 minus 5,003, 1,985. रिवर्सल 1985 आंसर आना चाहिए अपना. चलिए चेक करते हैं. 30 ऊपर से तो स्टार्ट नहीं कर रहे. दिस इज 30, 20, 10, 40, 30,040 plus 30,000, 60,040. Cool. 100, 2506, 6, 2612. ऐड करना है, लेस करना है. लेस माइनस 60,040, 57,428, 57,428. There is absolutely no decrease in working capital. It will be 57,428 less 57,428 less 56,075, 1353 less 4248. I'm getting an answer of 2895 negative. 145, 27865, 2506, 14,560, 3850, 34,740 minus 22,634, 22,634 minus 8,535 minus 10,520 plus 2 plus 12 plus 25,980 plus 20,575, 27,484. Check this out now. Minus 22,364 minus 2,895. I'm getting an answer of 2,225. एक मिनट रुक जाइए. 30 plus 30,040, 60 minus 2,612, 57,428 minus 56,075, 1353 plus 4248, 2895 negative, 145, 27865, 2506, 14560, 3850, 34740, 22634 minus 2895, 25529, 25529 and 27484, 195835 plus 10,520 minus 2 minus 12 minus 25,980 minus 20575, 27,514 आ रहा है. एक बार फिर से चेक कर लेते हैं. 8535 minus 8535 minus 10,520 plus 2 plus 12 plus 275,980 plus 2575. 27514. Okay, now 27514 minus 22634 minus 2895, 1895. That tally is actually clear because I've told myself I'm not gonna be doing any silly errors anymore. पक्का? कोई डाउट्स? ये लास्ट के एक दो क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट थे बिकॉज इसके अंदर बैलेंस शीट नहीं था. वंस यू आर डन विद दिस हम लोग एक लास्ट दो क्वेश्चंस पिकअप करते हैं. Copy right from beginning till the end, please. So we are done with question number 13, right? Let's take up question number 14. Question 14, page number 3.83. The balance sheet of the company as on 31st March 2008 and 2009 are given below. Liabilities for 8 and 9 and assets for 8 and 9. Equity share capital, capital reserve, general reserve, profit and loss, debentures, creditors, bills payable, proposed dividend, provision for tax, unpaid dividend. Again, अगर याद हो ये adjustment आपको, have a tick mark on proposed dividend and unpaid dividend. याद आ रहा है कुछ? Fixed assets, less depreciation, investment, data, stock, cash, and last one is preliminary expenses. Additional information. During the year ended 31st March 2009, sold one machine at 120, cost of which was 240, and debris provided on it was 84. So have a tick mark on fixed assets and depreciation. Back to अपना same general questions ना, balance sheet दिया है 2 साल का, थोड़ा comfortable लगता है. PFD अकाउंट भी मिल रहा है, तो जर्नल एंट्री जो पास करना है सेल ऑफ असेट विद PFD, और जो भी अकाउंट पे टिक मार्क कर रहे हो उसके अकाउंट्स बनेंगे. प्रोवाइड 4,20,000 एज डेप्रीशिएशन ऑन फिक्स्ड असेट, ऑलरेडी टिक है. Some investments were sold and profit was credited to capital reserve. So guys, please have a tick mark on investment and capital reserve. Redeem 30% of the debentures at 105. So please have a tick mark on debentures. Decided to write off fixed asset costing 60,000 on which debris amounting to 48,000 was provided for. You are required to prepare a cash flow statement as per AS3. Now that back to very basic simple question. Tick marks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tick marks I can see वो सारे accounts बनेंगे. बाकी सारा question एकदम generic view पे आ चुका है. Start करूँ? चलिए. First one, equity share capital. 1440, 1920. 1920 minus 1440. Is it 4,80,000? Increase in share capital, that is issue of share capital. So financing activity, issue of share capital, 4,80,000. Is it inflow or outflow? Inflow. Next, capital reserve, tick mark account. General reserve opening is 8,16,000 and closing is 960. Guys, 960 minus 8,16,000, 1,44,000 is transferred to general reserve. Appropriation. I'll move little bit fast now because ये सारे adjustments हम लोग ने cover किए. So कहाँ पे आएगा ये? Increase हो रहा है general reserve. That's an appropriation. So appropriation में आप लिखेंगे transfer to general reserve. The amount is 1,44,000. Is this clear? Next, profit and loss account. Closing 360. 360. Opening 288. So 360 minus 288. 60, 18, 72. I guess. Check कर लेता हूँ. 360 minus 288. Answer is 72. Too good. Next. 9% डिबेंचर्स टिक मार्क किया है हम लोग ने, अकाउंट बनेगा. सन्ड्री क्रेडिटर ओपनिंग इज 550 एंड क्लोजिंग इज 590. क्रेडिटर्स आर इंक्रीजिंग एंड इफ क्रेडिटर्स आर इंक्रीजिंग वर्किंग कैपिटल इज डिक्रीजिंग. डिक्रीज इन वर्किंग कैपिटल में हम लोग लिखेंगे इंक्रीज इन क्रेडिटर्स. इंक्रीज इन क्रेडिटर्स एंड हाउ मच आर क्रेडिटर्स इंक्रीजिंग बाय 40,000. डू यू अग्री? नेक्स्ट, bills payable 26 and 34. Bills payable are increasing by how much? 8,000. So increase in bills payable. Increase in bills payable by 8,000. Do we agree? Next, proposed dividend tick mark किया हुआ है. Provision for tax, the rule. Now basic, very good. I'm enjoying this teaching to you now. Provision for tax. Do you remember the rule? Pay the opening, provide the closing. So guys, I can see the opening of 4,32,000. Pay the opening 432. Tax paid 432. pay the opening and provide the closing. How much is tax provided? 4,08,000. Provision for tax 4,08,000. That's pay the opening, provide the closing. Clear? Next, unpaid dividend. One is proposed dividend and second one is unpaid. दोनों पे tick mark किया हम लोगों ने. Assets, fixed assets tick mark, depreciation tick mark, investments tick mark, सब पे tick mark है. Accounts बनेंगे सबके. Data 12 lakh, 14 lakh. Datas are increasing. Working capital is also increasing. Increase in datas. And datas are increasing by how much? 2 lakhs. Correct na? Next, stock 1,40,000 and 1,84,000. Guys, 184, 140. The stock is increasing by 44,000. That is increase in stock by 44. Perfect. Increase in stock by 44. Is it correct? Next, cash. Cash is cash, guys. Opening balance of cash is 4,000 and closing balance of cash is nil. So we started with the opening of 4. Bank nahi hai na, check kar lo, bank hai. I cannot see bank. I cannot see any short term investments. So cash is cash. Opening is 4. Closing is nil. That means we lost 4. And we need to have an answer of -4. Last one, preliminary expenses. Opening 96, closing 48. So guys, 96 minus 48 is 48 preliminary expenses written off. Non-cash, non-operating expense. Preliminary expenses written off. Non-cash, non-operating expense. Preliminary expenses written off. And the amount is how much? 48,000. Is this clear? Too good. Next, additional information. But before I take up that additional information, accounts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I told you 7 accounts. Chaliye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accounts यहाँ पे बन गए. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. एक और अकाउंट चाहिए मुझे. 7. And then we will pass journal entries for all the adjustments. ठीक है ना? What are the accounts that we need? The first account I have is capital reserve. Opening is nil, closing is 48. Capital reserve. Opening nil, closing 48. Next one. 9% debentures, 9,60,000 and 762. 9% debentures. Opening 960. Closing 762. Okay. Next. Proposed dividend 144, 172, 800. Proposed dividend. Opening 144. Closing 172, 800. Am I correct? Just keep a check. हाँ मैं amounts उल्टे फुल्टे नहीं pick up कर लूँ, फिर tally नहीं होता. Proposed dividend opening is nil. Proposed dividend हो गया. Unpaid dividend opening nil, closing is 19,200. Jackass. That is unpaid dividend. Fixed assets opening 38,40,000. Fixed assets opening debit side पे होगा 38,40,000. Closing 45,60,000. So we have the opening and we have the closing also. Depreciation 11,04,000, that is PFD. That's not the depreciation, guys, that's the PFD. Opening and the closing. Opening of the PFD will be on the credit side. Opening PFD है 11,04,000. 11,04,000 and the closing PFD is 13,92,000. 1392. Got that? Okay. Last account is investment. Opening is 480, closing is 384. Investments. Opening 480, closing 384. Clear? 7 accounts. एक बार opening closing check कर लेते, फिर adjustments पे जाते हैं. Capital reserve nil 48. Debenture 960 672. 960 and 672. Proposed dividend opening 144 172 800. Opening nil 19,200. 38 lakh 40,000 45 lakh 60,000. 11 lakh 4,000 13 lakh 92,000. 4 lakh 80,000 3 lakh 84,000. Clear? Jakas. Chaliye. Adjustments. Adjustment number 1, additional information. During the year ended 31st March 2009, the company, first one, sold one machine for 1 lakh 20. Cost of the machine is 240. Journal entry क्या आएगा selling the machinery में? Machinery बेच रहे हो आप, तो entry क्या होना चाहिए आपका? Cash and bank with PFD of course. Provision for debris to asset at cost. And when am I saying with PFDs? Because हमारे पास PFD account है कि नहीं? तो entry with PFD पास करना है. Entry 1. Cash and bank account debit, PFD account debit to asset. आपके लिंगो में डाल दो, ब्रैकेट में लिख दो at cost. आपके लैंग्वेज में आना चाहिए with PFD, cash and bank account debit, PFD account debit to asset at cost. Without PFD होता तो cash and bank to asset at WDV. Clear? Okay. Sale of machinery for 1 lakh 20. Cost of the machinery was 240. 84,000 का depreciation was charged, if I am not wrong. That is provision for depreciation. 240 and debris provided on it was 84. So guys, let's calculate the profit or loss. 240 minus 120 minus 84 is 36. Profit and loss debit. 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 Is this correct? Posting. Cash and bank account debit. Cash is coming in. It's an inflow and it's coming in because of an asset. It's an investing activity. So let's go to investing activity. Investing. Sale of asset. Amount 1 lakh 20. That's an inflow. PFD account debit, that is provision for depreciation account debit to asset. Amount is 84. Profit and loss account debit, this is non-cash, non-operating expense. Non-cash, non-operating expense. Loss on sale of asset. 16,000 का loss है. 36,000 का loss है. And to asset, so let's go to the asset account. Asset account में लिखेंगे buy sale 240. Is this clear? Too good. Second, provide 4,20,000 as depreciation on fixed asset. 4,20,000 as depreciation on fixed asset. Journal entry for providing debris to depreciation to PFD 4,20,000. 4,20,000. Depreciation to PFD. तो डेप्री कहाँ पे आ जाएगा? नॉन कैश नॉन ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंस. नॉन कैश नॉन ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंस. Depreciation on fixed asset amount 420 to PFD. याद है ना ये विद PFD एंट्री, अगर विदाउट PFD होता तो आपका डेप्रीशिएशन का एंट्री क्या होता, डेप्री टू असेट, दिस इज डेप्री टू PFD 420. सो PFD में लिखेंगे बाय डेप्री 420. Clear? Too good. Next one. Sold some investments and profit was credited to capital reserve. You are selling some investment जिसका profit capital reserve में, investments बेच रहे, cash comes in, investment goes out and there is a profit and that profit is standing in capital reserve. Entry number 3. Tell me if I'm wrong. Cash bank account debit, cash comes in to investments, investments are going out to capital reserve, profit is in capital reserve. Do you agree with that one? The only thing I can take from that statement is they are saying selling some investment and profit is where, at capital reserve. So capital reserve account mein opening nil, closing 48, so capital reserve is 48, correct? Now some investments, मतलब how much investment? So let's go to investments account. 4,80,000 and 3,84,000. What's the difference? 480, 384. Is it 96,000? 96,000 का investments, 48,000 का profit. Selling price is 144. Do you understand how to get the differences? इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट में ओपनिंग नहीं चाहिए, क्लोजिंग नहीं चाहिए, ओपनिंग क्लोजिंग डिफरेंस. 96,000 का इन्वेस्टमेंट, 48,000 का प्रॉफिट, 144 का सेलिंग प्राइस. पोस्टिंग कैश बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट, कैश इज कमिंग इन, इट्स अ सोर्स. सो कैश इज कमिंग इन, इट्स अ सोर्स, पर कहां से आ रहा है? इन्वेस्टमेंट्स. तो इन्वेस्टिंग एक्टिविटी, इनफ्लो, सेल ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट्स 1,44,000. Inflow, please remember this is an inflow. 2 investments. So investments में लिखेंगे buy cash and bank and the amount is 96,000 and the account tallies. 2 capital reserve 48. So capital reserve में buy cash and bank 48 and the account tallies. Clear? Next. Sold some investments and the profit is credited to the capital reserve, taken care of. Redeemed 30% of debentures at 105. Redeemed 30% of debentures at 105. Redemption, cash goes out. Debenture debit. Premium on redemption debit. ज़्यादा पैसा दे रहे, loss है. Entry number 4. Cash and bank not, sorry, debenture account debit. Premium on redemption account debit to cash and bank. Redeemed 30% of the debentures. So guys, 9,60,000 और 9,60,000 का 30% निकालते हैं. 9,60,000 का 30%. Is it 2,88,000 के debentures redeem किए हम लोगों ने? और कितने पे redeem किए हम लोग ने 2,88,000 के debentures? At 105. मतलब 5% प्रीमियम. 14,400 का प्रीमियम प्लस 288, 3,02,400. This is cash in bank. Debenture debit, premium on redemption debit to cash in bank. पैसा जा रहा है 2,04,000, 3,02,400. Posting debenture account debit. So let's go to debenture to cash in bank 288. चेक करो तो जरा टैली हो रहा है ये. 960 minus 672 minus 288. Debenture account tallies. 9% debenture account tallies. Do you agree with that one? Premium on redemption. So premium on redemption goes to security premium first. Do we have security premium? No. So if there is no security premium, it goes to P&L. Non-cash, non-operating expense. Please non-cash non-operating expense, premium on redemption of debenture, amount is 14,400. To cash in bank, cash is flowing out. Investing or financing? Financing. Redemption of debenture, 3,02,400. Is an inflow or outflow? Outflow, brackets. Correct hai? Next. The last adjustment in that book. Decided to write off fixed assets costing 60, on which depreciation amounting to 48,000 has been provided. Decided to write off fixed assets costing 60, on which depreciation amounting to 48,000 has been provided. 60,000 का asset था जिस पे 48,000 का डेप्री उसे राइट ऑफ कर दिया. एक बार पहले भी कर चुके हैं. मैंने कहा था अगर राइट ऑफ बोल रहा है तो सेल का एंट्री पास करना और सेल का एंट्री विदाउट पीएफडी पास करना. विदाउट पीएफडी नहीं, सॉरी, सेल का एंट्री विद कैश बैंक 0. I'll repeat. If they are saying it's write off, it's as good as sale, but cash and bank should be 0. Cash and bank should be 0. And second, is it with PFD or without PFD in this question? PFD account है ना, with PFD, sale का entry, cash and bank 0. See the entry that I am passing. ऊपर जो लिखा था एग्जैक्टली वही 1 एंट्री में रिपीट कर रहा हूँ 5 पे. कैश एंड बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट, प्रोविजन फॉर डेप्रीशिएशन अकाउंट डेबिट टू असेट ब्रैकेट में कॉस्ट. कैश एंड बैंक प्रोविजन फॉर डेप्रीशिएशन टू असेट एट कॉस्ट. डू यू अग्री विद दैट वन? पोस्टिंग अमाउंट डिसाइडेड टू राइट ऑफ फिक्स असेट कॉस्टिंग हाउ मच? 60, on which depreciation amounting to 48,000 have been provided for. PFD 48,000 have been provided for. Cash and bank पे nil करेंगे. Profit and loss account debit करना पड़ेगा 12,000 के लिए. Exactly same entry of sale but with cash and bank 0. Posting cash and bank है ही नहीं. PFD 48, so PFD में लिखेंगे to asset 48. Profit and loss account debit, profit and loss account debit, non-cash non-operating expense 12,000, non-cash non-operating expense 12,000, fixed asset written off 12,000. Do you agree? To asset 60,000. So let's go to the asset by write off 60,000. Done. Jackass. You are required to prepare a cash flow statement as per AS3. You are required to prepare cash flow statement as per AS3. We have done that. Can we start closing the accounts? Capital reserve tallied. 9% debentures tallied. Proposed dividend. टिक मार्क नहीं था, मैंने कराया था आपको टिक मार्क. ओपनिंग 144, क्लोजिंग 172,800. व्हाट्स द रूल? द रूल प्रपोज डिविडेंड, पे द ओपनिंग, प्रोवाइड द क्लोजिंग. कितना पे करना है? 144. सो 144 पे करने जाते हैं टू कैश एंड बैंक 144. द नीचे का अकाउंट है अनपेड डिविडेंड. पे unpaid, pay unpaid. You should talk to your accounts. This is paid and this account is saying unpaid, don't pay. That means opening nil, closing 19,200, 19,200, balance is 19,200. Can I say unpaid is 19,200 and how much we were supposed to pay? 1,44,000. 144 में से 19,200 unpaid है. 144 में से 19,200 तो अनपेड है, माइनस 19,200 पेड है. 1,24,800. To cash bank 124,800. To unpaid 19,200. Unpaid account में चला जाएगा. Account will tally by itself. पर उसका मतलब है आपने पे 144 नहीं किया, आपने पे किया 124,800 सिर्फ किया एक बार पहले. That's what I said that time. You should start talking to your accounts. You will enjoy it more. पक्का. So 1,24,800 paid. But please don't jump. It's paid. तो इसका दूसरा इफेक्ट तो देना है. 19,200 कट हो गया. But 124,800 का दूसरा इफेक्ट तो देना है. पेमेंट, डिविडेंड, शेयर कैपिटल पे जाता है. फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी. Come to financing activity. Payment of proposed dividend. Amount 1,24,800. Outflow brackets. And now you can follow your ritual. भाई अपना जो ट्रेडिशन है वो तो फॉलो करेंगे. पे द ओपनिंग. आपने ये दोनों का टोटल देखा होगा तो एग्जैक्टली मैच कर गया. प्रोवाइड द क्लोजिंग. सो बाय P&L amount is 1,72,800. Pay the opening, provide the closing is my ritual. Provide the closing 172,800. Dividend provided. It's an appropriation. Come to appropriation. Proposed dividend 1,72,800. Got that? Pakka? Too good. Next, प्रपोज डिविडेंड हो गया, अनपेड डिविडेंड हो गया. अब कौन से अकाउंट पे जाएंगे? फिक्स्ड एसेट्स. तो फिक्स्ड एसेट्स 45,60,000 प्लस 60 प्लस 240. इज इट 48,60,000? 48,60,000. 48,60,000 minus 38,40. 10,20,000. Is this to cash in bank? Is this fixed assets purchase? Is this investing activity? You are right. Investing activity. Purchase of fixed assets. 10,20,000. Inflow, outflow, brackets. PFD 1392, 48, 84, 15, 24 minus 420, 11 lakh for account tallies. Thank you बोलो PFD account को. Tally हो गया ऐसे ही. And investment has also tallied. जकास. Too good. अब ना कैश फ्लो टैली करते हैं. आइए स्टार्टिंग से. And let us be slow. 1,44,000 plus 1,72,800, 3,16,800 plus 72, 3,88,800. ऐड करना था ना, मैंने ऐड कर दिया. प्लस 4,08,000, 7,96,800. That is net profit before tax. 48, 36, 420, 14,400, 12, 5,30,400 plus 7,96,800, 13,27,200. Add non-cash, non-operating expenses, non-cash, non-operating income, 13,27,200. CFO, cash from operations. This is not CFO, this is FFO. कुछ भी लिख देता हूँ मैं. CFO पर है. Add 48. इनकम था ही नहीं इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर. So add 48. 13,75,200. करेक्ट है. ऊपर आते हैं. 13,75,200 minus 244 minus 244, 11,31,200, 11,31,200 minus 432, 6,99,200. 6,99,200 क्या आया? 6,99,200 ऑपरेटिंग एक्टिविटी। चेक कर लूँ मैं एक बार, बाद में चेक करें। फाइनल टाइम 10,20,000 minus 144 minus 120, 7,56,000 negative, negative 4,80,000 minus 3,02,400 minus 124,800, 52,800 positive, 52,800 positive plus 6,99,200, 756 minus 756, answer is 4,000 negative. And jackass, that calls for celebration. RM did tally it at one go without making any silly errors. I'm improving. I guess now I'm eligible to give the examination also. पास होके आऊँगा मैं भी। ठीक है, जकास। चलो कॉपी कर लो, फिर एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन पे जाते हैं ऑन इनडायरेक्ट मेथड, फिर डायरेक्ट मेथड चालू करते हैं कैश फ्लो में। प्लीज़ कॉपी इट गाइस राइट फ्रॉम बिगनिंग। So we are done with 14th, right? Now I'll take up one more question before we go to direct method. That's question number 15 on the time. First, the summarized balance sheet of XYZ Limited as on 31st March 2010 and 11 are given below. Liabilities for 10, 11, assets for 10, 11. Preference share capital, equity share capital, share premium, capital redemption reserve, general reserve, profit and loss account, current liabilities, proposed dividend, provision for tax. On the assets, plant and machinery, long-term investments, goodwill, current assets, short-term investments, less than 2 months, cash in bank, preliminary expenses. Year adjustments. During the year 2011, preference share capital were redeemed at a premium of 10%, partly out of the proceeds of issue of 10,000 equity shares of 10 each, issued at a premium of 10% and partly out of the profits otherwise available for dividend. Have a tick mark on preference share capital, equity share capital, share premium, capital redemption reserve and general reserve. मैं आपको एक पूरा चैप्टर ही सिखा देता हूँ इसके अंदर. That is known as redemption of preference shares. CPT में किया था, but I'm sure नहीं किया था. Next, adjustment number 2. The company purchased plant and machinery for 95. It also acquired another company's stock for 25, plant and machinery for 1,05,000 and paid 1,60,000 in equity share capital for its acquisition. Tick mark on plant and machinery, tick mark on current assets, tick mark on goodwill. Next one. Foreign exchange loss of 1,600 represented loss in value of short-term investment. Loss in value of short-term investments. Have a tick mark on short-term investments for 2 months. A very good question with good adjustments. The company paid tax of 1,40,000. Have a tick mark on provision for tax at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, there are 10 accounts which are going to be getting affected. Too good. Next one. Prepare the cash flow statement. Now we will definitely prepare the cash flow statement. Right from the beginning I'll pick up the things before we go on to adjustment and start pulling them back. First one. Preference share capital, tick mark. Equity share capital, tick mark. Share premium, tick mark. Capital redemption reserve, tick mark. General reserve, tick mark. P&L, closing is 175, opening is 130. Closing 175, opening 130, 45. Do we agree? Next, current liabilities are 6,40,000 and 9 lakh. 9 lakh, 640, answer is 260. What's happening? Current liabilities are increasing. That means working capital is decreasing by 260. Decrease in working capital, यहाँ पे जाके लिखेंगे increase in current liability. And the amount of increase in current liability is 2,60,000. Is this clear? Next, proposed dividend, कोई tick mark नहीं है. Follow the rule. Pay the opening, provide the closing. So guys, pay the opening. Proposed dividend opening pay करता है 160. Is it financing activity? Financing में payment of dividend 1,60,000. Outflow brackets, that's pay the opening. Provide the closing, that's 2,10,000. Proposed dividend, appropriation, proposed dividend 2,10,000. Pay the opening, provide the closing. Too good. Provision for tax, tick. Plant and machinery, tick. Long-term investments, opening is 3,20,000 and closing is 4 lakh. No tick mark, and we need to solve that. Opening 320 था, closing 4 lakh था, तो I guess we are purchasing investments. Investing activity, purchase of investments 80,000 and that is also an outflow. Payment है ना, purchase कर रहे हो तो. Goodwill, tick mark. Current assets, tick mark. शॉर्ट टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट्स टिक मार्क, कैश एंड बैंक और वो शॉर्ट टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, आई गेस दोनों चीज़ें एक साथ चाहिए बिकॉज दैट विल फॉर्म कैश इन इक्विवेलेंट. सो आई जस्ट टेक देम अप एंड कैश नहीं ले रहा हूँ बिकॉज शॉर्ट टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट्स पे टिक है, देखेंगे. Preliminary expenses 40 and 20. Can I say preliminary expenses written off and the amount is how much? 20,000. Non-cash, non-operating expense. Preliminary expenses written off. And the preliminary expenses written off, the amount is 20,000. I have still not taken cash in bank, guys, because short-term investments पे एक adjustment है. We will try to do how to collect that. Okay. पहले अकाउंट्स बना लूँ, उसके के बाद ऑटोमेटिकली वो सॉल्व हो जाएगा. प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल 1, इक्विटी 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. आई वांट 10 अकाउंट्स. I'm just crisping it for space, जितना ऑक्यूपाई कर सके देखते हैं. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is what I wanted. Some space. और यहाँ पे भी मैं इसको दो पार्ट में डिवाइड करूँगा, जर्नल एंट्रीज पास करने में काम आएगा हम लोगों को. अकाउंट्स दैट वी नीड 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. चलिए स्टार्ट करें. From the accounts, right from the top, first one, preference share capital, that is 4 lakh and 2 lakh. Preference share capital opening 4 lakh, closing 2 lakh. Equity share capital 4 lakh and 660. Share premium 40, 30. 4 lakh, 4 lakh, 2 lakh and 660. 40 and 30. Opening is 40 and closing is 30. Capital redemption reserve CRR, opening is nil and closing is 1 lakh. General reserve, opening is 2 lakh, closing is 120. Profit and loss account is done. Provision for tax, opening is 150 and closing is 180. प्लांट एंड मशीनरी, अब तक सारे ओपनिंग क्रेडिट थे. प्लांट एंड मशीनरी ओपनिंग डेबिट साइड पे आ जाएगा 7 लाख एंड क्लोजिंग इज 820. लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट्स इज डन. गुडविल ओपनिंग इज निल एंड क्लोजिंग is 30. करंट असेट्स पे भी टिक मार्क किया है मैंने यहाँ पे बिकॉज एडजस्टमेंट है. वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. दिस इज ओपनिंग इज 9,10,000 एंड द क्लोजिंग इज 1141. शॉर्ट टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, एक्चुअली दिस इज कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट्स, बट यहाँ पे भी एडजस्टमेंट है. ओपनिंग इज 50 and closing is 84. इज इट करेक्ट? चेक कर लेते हैं एक बार सारे ट्रांजैक्शंस. प्रेफरेंस शेयर 4 and 2, इक्विटी शेयर 4 lakh and 6 lakh 60, 40 and 30, capital redemption nil and 1 lakh, general reserve 2 lakh and 1 lakh 20, provision for tax is 150 and 180, plant and machinery 7 lakh and 8 lakh 20, goodwill is nil and 30, current assets are 9 lakh 10,000, 11 lakh 44,000, and short term investments are 50 and 84. Done. Correct? Can I start taking up the adjustments, please? So we'll take on the adjustments now. Adjustment number 1 se chalu karte hain. Additional information. For the year 2011, the following is there. Now 1. Preference share capital were redeemed out of a premium of 10%, partly out of the proceeds of issue of 10,000 equity shares of rupee 10 each, issued at 10% premium, and partly out of the profits otherwise available for dividend. Now what's that? I'll tell you. First one, journal entry sochte. The preference share capital was redeemed at a premium of 10%. So journal entry for redemption of preference share at a premium of kitna percent? 10. 1. I'll say adjustment number 1 A. Preference share capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to cash and bank. Have they given you the amount? Preference share कितने का redeem हुआ? तो we'll go to preference share capital account, opening 4 lakh, closing 2 lakh. मतलब can I say 2 lakh का preference share redeem किया हम लोगों ने? Preference share capital 2 lakh. Premium on redemption 10%, that is 20,000. So cash and bank is 2,20,000. Do you agree with that one? Next, partly out of the proceeds of issue of 10,000 equity shares of 10 each issued at 10% premium. ये जो redemption किया है, now if you remember redemption of preference shares, well, you are redeeming 2 lakh of preference shares. The redemption has to be done out of proceeds of fresh issue or divisible profits. Now that's what they are saying is partly out of 10,000 equity shares का issue at a premium of 10%. मतलब equity share issue किया आपने. B. Cash and bank account debit to equity capital to security premium. You are issuing 10,000 equity share. Is it 1 lakh? 10% premium pay 10,000. That means you collected 1 lakh 10,000. Do you agree with that one? But the most amazing factor here is preference shares कितने का redeem किया आप लोगों ने? 2 lakhs. और equity share आपने कितना issue किया? 1 lakh. 2 lakh of preference redemption, 1 lakh of equity issue. Can I say balance of 1 lakh is utilized out of divisible profits? And the profits that you are utilizing, the divisible profits that we utilize, should be transferred to an account known as CRR, that is capital redemption reserve. If I look into the question, do I have a general reserve in the question? इसीलिए मैंने जनरल रिजर्व को टिक मार्क करा है. तो 2 लाख 1 लाख बैलेंस जो 1 लाख और चाहिए था वो कहाँ यूज़ किया हम लोग ने? जनरल रिजर्व से. और उसे कहाँ पे ट्रांसफ़र किया? CRR. सो एंट्री C is general reserve account debit to CRR and the amount is how much? 1 lakh. 1 lakh का अमाउंट कहाँ से निकला? 2 lakh का प्रेफरेंस शेयर रिडीम किया, 1 lakh के इक्विटी इशू से 2 minus 1, आंसर इज 1. क्लियर? चलिए पोस्टिंग करें. प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट. सो प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल में 2, कैश इन बैंक 2 lakh, अकाउंट टैलीज. थैंक यू बोल दो उस अकाउंट को. प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन अकाउंट डेबिट. सो प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन कहाँ पे जाएगा? सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम अकाउंट में. 2 प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन, अमाउंट इज 20,000. 2 कैश इन बैंक, outflow of cash for preference. Is it a financing activity? So come back to financing activity. Financing activity में हम लोग लिखेंगे redemption of preference capital and the amount is 2,20,000. That's an outflow of cash. Do you agree? Next, adjustment number B. Cash bank 1,10,000. Again, this is inflow. Cash is coming in, and cash is coming in because of equity. So once again, this is a financing activity. Issue of equity capital. $1,10,000. This is inflow to equity. So equity में buy cash and bank 1 lakh. टू सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम, सो सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम में बाय कैश एंड बैंक 10,000. If you look at security premium 40, 10, 50, 20, 30, 50 and the account tallies by itself. Thank you to security premium also. General reserve to CRR, so general reserve में लिखेंगे 2 CRR 1 lakh. CRR by general reserve 1 lakh. That brings an end to your CRR account also, and the CRR account also tallies at 1 lakh and 1 lakh and tell thank you to CRR also. Is this clear? Too good. That is adjustment number 1. In fact, that is redemption of preference shares for you. The preference shares should be redeemed out of proceeds of fresh issue or profits which are otherwise available for dividend. That is divisible profits. Second, the company purchased plant and machinery for 95. It also acquired another company's stock for 25 and plant and machinery for 1 lakh 5 and paid 1 lakh 60 in equity share capital for its acquisition. First part first. Company purchased plant and machinery for 95,000. Adjustment number 2. A. Company purchased plant and machinery. So plant account debit to cash and bank and the amount is 95,000. प्लांट टू कैश एंड बैंक 95,000. प्लांट को डेबिट करेंगे टू कैश बैंक 95. कैश एंड बैंक इट्स आउटफ्लो फॉर द प्लांट इन्वेस्टिंग एक्टिविटी. सो इन्वेस्टिंग एक्टिविटी में लिखेंगे परचेज ऑफ प्लांट 95,000. दैट्स एन आउटफ्लो. डू यू अग्री विद दैट वन? नेक्स्ट. Now this is a class adjustment. It also acquired another company's stock for 25,000, plant and machinery for 1,25,000, 1,05,000 and issued 1,60,000 in equity share for the acquisition. We purchased another company का stock, another company का plant and we issued equity capital. Stock कितने का लिया? Entry number B in adjustment number 2. Stock आ रहा है 25, plant आ रहा है 1 lakh 5. 2 equity जा रहा है 160 if I am not wrong. See the logic. 1 lakh 60 and 130. We are purchasing assets of 1 lakh 30 and we are paying 60,000. 1 lakh 60. और किसी कंपनी का assets एक्वायर करना मतलब एक्चुअली किसी कंपनी को एक्वायर करना. 1,30,000 का कंपनी हम लोग ने 1,60,000 में एक्वायर किया, 30,000 एक्स्ट्रा पे किया. दैट्स अ लॉस टू अस. दैट इज गुडविल. 160 minus 130, goodwill account debit for 30,000. Do you understand that? Okay. Stock, plant, goodwill to equity. Stock account debit current assets में आएगा, इसीलिए मैंने current assets का account बनाया यहाँ पे. तो current assets में लिखेंगे to equity, amount is 25. And guys, see this, what am I doing now? 11,41. 11,41 minus minus 9,10,000. 1141 minus 9,10,000 minus 25,000. Guys, the balance is 2,06,000. Current assets are increasing by 2,06,000. You know, अब तक हम लोग क्या कर रहे थे, सिर्फ ओपनिंग और क्लोजिंग देख रहे थे, बट हियर द स्टॉक इज एक्वायर्ड फ्रॉम सम अदर कंपनी. सो करंट असेट्स आर इंक्रीजिंग बट नॉट बाय 1141 जो क्लोजिंग था माइनस 9,10,000 जो ओपनिंग था. आपको दिखेगा 231. सो अगर हम लोग सिर्फ ये दोनों को कंपेयर करें तो 231 का इंक्रीज दिख रहा था, बट उसमें से स्टॉक 25,000 तो किसी और कंपनी से आया. तो वी आर नॉट पेइंग फॉर दैट, मतलब we have paid in terms of equity share. This is not increase due to the business activity. So actual increase in working capital is only 2,06,000. That is 231 minus 25. Increase in working capital is, or that is increase in current asset is increase in working capital 2,06,000. Your format again, format में increase in current assets and the amount of increase in current assets is 2,06,000 6,000. Is this clear? पक्का? ओके, टू गुड. चलिए नेक्स्ट, इसके बाद क्या करें हम लोग? पोस्टिंग कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं. स्टॉक हो गया. प्लांट अकाउंट डेबिट 1,05,000. सो लेट्स गो टू द प्लांट अकाउंट. टू इक्विटी 1,05,000. 777 बैलेंस बाद में करेंगे. गुडविल अकाउंट डेबिट टैली नहीं हो रहा है वो. सो गुडविल में टू इक्विटी 30. आई गेस गुडविल अकाउंट टैली 30 एंड 30. थैंक यू बोल दो इस अकाउंट को. टैली खत्म हो गया. एंड टू इक्विटी, तो इक्विटी में बाय सन्ड्रीज 1,60,000. 415 6,60,000 6,60,000. It tallies, and thank you to equity share capital account also. Are we clear? पक्का? Too good. चलिए आगे. I hope you understood the adjustment. इसीलिए मैंने current asset का account बनाया था. Similarly, foreign exchange loss of 1,600 represents the loss in the value of investment. Foreign exchange loss, investments का value foreign exchange loss 1,600. Entry आना चाहिए. Adjustment number 3. Foreign exchange loss to investments 1,600. 1,600. Foreign exchange loss, this is non-operating, non-cash, non-operating expense 1,600. So let's go to non-cash, non-operating expense. Foreign exchange loss 1,600. And let's go to short-term investments. Short-term investments by foreign exchange loss amount is 1,600. So guys, effectively what am I actually telling you? कि जो investments है opening 50, closing is not 84, closing is 85,600. तो इन्वेस्टमेंट्स का जो इंक्रीज दिख रहा है वो 34,000 नहीं होगा, वो 35,600 होगा. वैसे शॉर्ट टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट्स का अकाउंट का बैलेंस नहीं निकालना, बिकॉज दिस इज कैश और कैश इक्विवेलेंट ना, इसको कैश के साथ आना चाहिए. नाउ हाउ मच इज ओपनिंग कैश बैलेंस गिवन टू यू इन द क्वेश्चन? आई कैन सी 1 लाख. एंड ओपनिंग इन्वेस्टमेंट्स कितना दिख रहा है? 50. 1 लाख प्लस 50 इज 1,50,000. ओपनिंग कैश एंड इक्विवेलेंट फॉर्मेट में opening cash and equivalent is 1,50,000. कैसे आया ये 1,50,000? This is 1 lakh plus 50,000. And closing, how much is closing cash and bank balance in your question? It's 80,000 plus, not 84,000, 85,600, because 1,600 तो फॉरेन एक्सचेंज का लॉस था. अगर वो लॉस नहीं हुआ था तो इन्वेस्टमेंट्स 85,600 का होता. What am I telling you? Closing cash and equivalent 80 plus 85,600 is 1,65,600. 1,65,600. अगर ये फॉरेन एक्सचेंज लॉस का एडजस्टमेंट नहीं होता तो हम क्या देखते पता? 1,50,000 एंड 1,64,000, 14,000 का डिफरेंस दिखता. अब आपको 14,000 का डिफरेंस नहीं दिखेगा, 15,600 का डिफरेंस दिखेगा. We have created 15,600 का cash this year. It's raining very nicely here, but you don't get disturbed. Let's continue in the question. Clear with the concept. समझा foreign exchange loss. So this is cash and cash equivalent for you. Done. I guess that completes your goodwill account also. Short term investments account भी हम लोग ने difference ले लिया. Balance नहीं ढूंढना है आपको. करंट असेट्स अकाउंट भी हो गया. एक एडजस्टमेंट बचता है टैक्सेशन के रेफरेंस पे. आई गेस द कंपनी पेड टैक्स ऑफ 1,40,000. वी आर पेइंग टैक्स ऑफ 140. पे द ओपनिंग, प्रोवाइड द क्लोजिंग. 150 पे नहीं किया है टू कैश एंड बैंक, इट्स 140. दैट्स पे द ओपनिंग. सो पेमेंट ऑफ टैक्स 140, टैक्स पेड 140. पे द ओपनिंग. 180 plus 140 is 320. 320 and 150 is 170 by P&L. 140 is paid, so 170 will be provided. pay the opening, provide the closing, provision is 1,70,000. So 1,70,000 is tax provision, 170 provision for tax. Jackass. Done. Provision for tax account भी solve हो गया. तो अब बचा कौन सा account तुम्हारे लिए? Plant. So let's complete the plant account. 7 lakh plus 95 plus 1 lakh 5. I'm getting a total of 9 lakh. 9 lakh minus 8 lakh 20, your balance comes to 80,000. What is 80,000? By depreciation. Don't assume it to be sale, assume it to be depreciation. Asset increase होता है तो purchase है, but अगर asset decrease होता है तो sale नहीं है, depreciation है. So this is depreciation, 80,000, non-cash, non-operating expense. Back to the format. Non-cash, non-operating expense. Depre on fixed assets 80. Jackass. Done. पक्का. चलिए टोटल add 210 plus 45 255 plus 170 425 80 1 lakh 1,06,000. फिर भी कैलसी यूज कर लो. 80 plus 1,600 plus 80, it's 1 lakh 1,600 and plus करना है 425 plus 425 is 526,600. 45 plus 210, that's 255 plus 170, 425 plus 526,600 dash answer is 526,600. This is FFO. Plus 2,60,000 करते हैं, plus 2,60,000, 7,86,600, 7,86,600. दिख रहा है आपको? पक्का? श्योर. आगे जाते हैं. 7,86,600 minus 2,06,000 minus 2,06,000. I'm getting 5,80,600. 5,80,600 minus 1,40,000 is 4,40,600. That is answer for 1. Guys, 80 plus 95 दोनों minus है. 1,75,000 minus and 1,60,000, 220, 110. 2,70,000 minus 2,70,000 minus 1,75,000 minus and 440,600 plus आंसर इज 4,600. फिर से हमने कहीं सिली एरर कर दिया कैलकुलेशन करने में. चेक करते हैं. टोटलिंग कहाँ पे रह गए हम लोग? 14,600. सारे अकाउंट्स क्लोज किए हम लोगों ने. PSC, ESC, सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम, CRR, जनरल रिजर्व. वी फॉरगॉट जनरल रिजर्व गाइस. 1 lakh and 120. इज इट 220? 220 minus 2 lakh. Is it 20,000? This is by PNL. एंट्री देखेंगे तो PNL टू जनरल रिजर्व मतलब अप्रोप्रिएशन. सो अप्रोप्रिएशन में ट्रांसफर टू जनरल रिजर्व 20. चलो आई गेस इट शुड टैली नाउ. 220 plus 20, 230 and it's 275. 275 plus 170. 275 plus 170. Answer is 445. 445. 20,000 से सारे टोटल्स बनाने हैं हम लोगों को. 26, 36, 46, 46, 786 का 8,06,000 हो जाएगा. सबका 20,000 से टोटल बढ़ा रहा हूँ. जनरल रिजर्व भूल गया था. 8,06,000 minus 2,06,000, 580. It will be 6,600,000 minus 140, 4,60,600. 4,60,600. Now check it out. 460,600 minus 1,75,000 minus 2,70,000. Answer is 15,600. Jackass. Too good. Completion. पक्का. अब ना तुम कॉपी करो.